Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this Wednesday evening where I'm conducting gift calls on some topic on consciousness. And today we are going to talk about animal spirit guides. So, if any one of you are aware of what shamanism is and how it is done, probably you are already aware of power animals. So, is anyone here aware of what power animals are or what shamanism is all about?
Yes,
Shamanic, yeah. Okay,
I've done. I don't know if you've heard of Neelam Nanwani, and
okay. So you have done a class with her.
yeah, I've done basic and advanced shamanism with them. I
Okay, great.
practice it regularly.
Great. How does it get even better than that? So great to hear that. So shamanism is considered to be the oldest healing modality that exists on the planet Earth. So people right from the ages when they lived in the caves. So even the cavemen, they used to receive messages from the spirit world, the guidance, all of it through shamanic practices. So it's prevalent throughout the globe in different regions, and there are various practices that have developed over time. So there is no one single way of doing shamanic rituals, though there are certain common things that followed by all the shamans throughout the world. So during olden days, when men usually they lived in tribes, they had a shaman or a healer along with each of the village or the tribe. Yeah. And that shaman was the one who would connect with the spirit world, and he would do all the healing for the people living in that village or in that tribe, right? So if any one of you have seen that movie Avatar, so there are already two parts and third part is coming soon. So you must have seen that there is this humanoid lady who was the mother of the heroine in the movie, who is actually who does all those rituals around the trees, and she is a shaman. So, is in everyone able to recall some things that they have seen somewhere which associates them with shamanic practices and rituals? Suchetna, Gaurav, hi Shikha, Revati. Yeah. So,
Hi, hi.
hi. Yeah.
I have no clue.
Okay. You have no clue. No worries. So, at least like the word very like negative connotation we have attached to the word, but still in Indian culture, ojha. Yeah. So they were actually shamans. Yeah. Or we call them, but then we have now associated with modern times. They have been like na झाड़ फूंक करने वाले जो बोल देते हैं उनको. But then those practices had a very deep connection with the earth, with animal spirits, with plant spirits, with all the five elements, which constitute us. Yeah, so it's all about oneness. Just considering that consciousness is there in every molecule, and we can receive messages everywhere from the guidance from everything, with certain rituals and practices which would connect us to the spirit world. So we all, if we are in some way, we believe in the divine. Yes, so even if you are a little bit spiritual, we all believe that there is this the source or the spirit, the divine, universe, God, whatever name you give that superpower, which is present in all of us and which is the creator of this universe. Yeah, do we all agree to that? Is there someone who is totally an atheist? who doesn't believe that there is a single force which is there, that power is within all of us, that energy resides in all of us, and we are all connected in some way to that source. And because that source, that divinity is in all of us, we are connected with each other. Yeah. And if we are connected with each other and we are connected with the divinity, and the divine has created the whole of the planet Earth, then the same energy is present in all the plants, all the animals, everything. Yeah. And so we are all connected. We are made of that same basic constituent, the same energy, the same consciousness, right? Do we all agree? Any thoughts on this? Any contradictions? No. And through our spiritual practices, we all are somehow related to some guardian angels, our teammates, our spiritual masters, angels. We all believe in something, some forces, some energies who are guiding us. They have our back. They send us messages time and again, which may be at times received by at various people on different part of the globe, who have not even been connected through any means, and they would be receiving the same messages. So in those caveman days, when there was no telephone, no means of communication, still they found that the same message got broadcasted to the men in various part of the globe, and they were all receiving the same messages to uh, progress, to move ahead, to be warned of certain things that were coming their way, or just to like lead a more elevated life, to increase the level of consciousness and to improve their lifestyle, their protection, how the weapons that they made, the wheel, how it was invented. It's all believed to be communicated by the spirit. So shamanism is basically a way, a means to connect to the spirit world and receive those messages from our spirit guides. Now we give some special importance to animal spirit guides. So we all are connected to different other spirit guides, but then the animals who share this planet with us, and the plants, of course, the plants and animals, they have so much to contribute to us, even spiritually. So each of the animal spirits, they communicate a message. When we connect to them, they can like give us some energy. They can gift us a special kind of energy. Now we all are aware that lion has a very strong presence. Yeah, yeah. When you see that lion, it would be so focused. It has that courage, that majestic appearance, that fierceness, right? So if you want actually more presence in your life, you can request the lion, the spirit of lion, to contribute to you, to gift you that energy. Similarly, we all know that hare or rabbits, they are very fast, they run very fast. Yeah, every one of us has heard the story of that race between the hare and the tortoise. Yeah, so the hare moves fast. So if you want to get the things done fast, you can connect with the spirit of hare and ask them to give you more speed. If you want instant transformation, can anyone guess which animal do you think transforms very quickly?
Chameleon, lizard, chameleon.
Chameleon changes colors. Like if you want to like just have more of manipulation in your life and change colors very quickly, Yes, chameleon is and I was more referring to snake. So snake sheds its skin and it transforms. It just changes. Yeah. So you can connect with the spirit of the snake. Then lizard has a very ancient wisdom, very profound ancient wisdom. So how, if you are afraid of lizards, or if you don't like being with lizards, now you can just be with them and receive from them, because lizard has a gift for you. So, and then there is a particular way to go into shamanic trance using drumming music, which is common amongst all shamanic practices taught by all the shamanic masters throughout the globe. So they all follow a drumming music, and you find an animal spirit guide, which is your friend, which is your best friend. There could be one or two or three, not more than three most of the times, who are the spirits. Those animals are connected to you since birth, since you uh, embodied and entered into the earth plane. They have been there with you, and they have been guiding you. You may not be aware of them, but they are still there with you, and they love it when you recognize them, when you discover them, when you shake hands with them, when you embrace them, when you honor them. And then they can respond to your requests. So that is the beauty of finding your animal spirit guide, your primary animal spirit guide, and also having that information that what animal can gift you with what kind of energy, and receive all of it for living a better life on the planet earth, and also being in communion with the animals and plants. Okay, so any questions so far? Any curiosity, any inquisitiveness, anything that is popping up in your mind right now? So mostly people,
I
yes,
I wanted to ask Tasneem,
yeah.
how do we recognize them? Or I always have this question, whenever you meditate or whenever you go into trance, how do you know whether this is real, or if you're not hallucinating, or if you're not imagining?
Yeah, I totally get you, Shikha. So that is another amazing thing that you get present to when you start doing shamanic rituals, is that there is a lot of external validation that you get, and then you build that trust. Okay, so what happens is that when you go into the shamanic trance and you see certain things over there, you get aware of them, and then within a couple of days, mostly within 2 3 days, there those things start showing up in your physical world.
Wow.
So that is a validation. So uh, the first uh, initiation that you have in the shamanic world is finding your primary animal spirit guide. Some people also call them finding your power animal, but then there is a difference that we make between power animal and primary animal spirit guide. So I will be using the word primary animal spirit guide. So the primary animal spirit guide is one or two or three, as I said. They are the ones who have been associated with you since you were born, and the power animals are those which are there for certain periods of time with you, with whatever phase that you are going through in life right now, and they may change, but then
Okay.
actually primary animal spirit guides remain the same throughout your life. In very rare cases do they change. Okay, so now and there might be, like as I said, it has so many branches. People would call them, like different terminology might be used, but this is the
Mhm.
terminology that I'm going to use. So because some of you, as Vandana, already practices shamanism, in order to avoid any confusion. Yes, Suchetna, I'll take your question. Let me complete on this. So Now, when I did my initiation ceremony to find my primary animal spirit guide, and when I found my tiger in my journeys, even I, like you, Shikha, I was in question: is this real, or is this just an imagination that I'm going through? And then what happened was that within a week, there was a tiger striped cat started coming to my house. It's still there, right?
Wow.
So
Wow.
the original cat, she gave birth to a number of kids, and one amongst them is still with us. So I started off around, say, in 2020, so 5 years back. So that cat is no longer alive, but then her her daughter is with me right
Oh,
now.
wow.
Yeah, so then that was the validation that since then no cats had been visiting my house, and suddenly a cat comes in. And many of you might be knowing that cats don't easily give birth to their kids in someone's house
Yeah.
unless they trust you a lot. Yeah, so that cat gave birth to 5 kids in my house. So
Oh, wow.
that was a validation. Then I started, like, I saw a rock, a particular very typical rock, in my journeys, and I found that with, like, in my garden the next morning I would see feathers, and then I would see that those feathers were on my way, or someone would gift me something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Geeta. I can understand. Yeah, it's an attempt. Yeah. So that's how those external validations give you that confidence that whatever you are seeing is not an imagination. It's really happening. Then as you continue, so when I was doing this looking at people's journeys, life journey, their ancestors, what they are going, their generations, or what happened in their childhood, if there was a trauma in those shamanic healing practices, I would see exactly, and not just me, my students see now exactly the age at which something happened. And then that person for whom we are doing the healing, they would confirm that yes, that age something happened. So there's a lot of validation over here, which uh, confirms that it's not imagination. Does it answer your question, Shikha?
Yes, it does. Tasneem, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
for asking. Yes, Suchetna, you raised your hand. Do you have a question?
Yes. I just wanted to know when you are saying that some primary animals comes with us or guide us.
Hmm.
So do we only have their positive kind of the things or the negative features also? How does they impact us? Like totally positively, positive way, or some like lions. Lions can be very aggressive. So such kind of the features also we adopt from them is like that.
So, uh, in fact, there is, when the divine made the whole of the universe, the energy was simply an energy. There was no negative energy. So, what we call as negative is a judgment about that energy. Okay, so that aggression is required. Yes, that courage is required. Okay, so even when Durga Ma, yeah, when she is that in that form of Kali, that aggression is required. So you don't need to cut off all those energies. Yes, they have to be used with lot of consciousness and wisdom. If used with wisdom, those energies, all of those energies are actually gifts and assets, right? So yes, lion would be aggressive, And when they want to get some things done, they would show their aggression and get things done, and that's fine. You honor that, you respect that energy, and you also use it for like for oneness, for consciousness, for the betterment of everyone involved, not for personal advantages. Yeah, so that's where the wisdom is, and therefore we call them guides. So the guides would never allow you to use it to for unconscious purposes. So if say my primary animal spirit guide is tiger, and tiger again has a very fierce energy, it's very focused, it wants to live with its own small family in the cave. Most of the time they require their own private space, and that is how I am. I cannot go out in bigger groups and just like be there. I would be more comfortable in my private space. I would go out, meet people, but then I would still yearn to go back to my cave. And that is my place. And tiger, yes, it has a lot of uh, that power to kill people, right? But then if I start using my association with my primary animal spirit guide to kill someone, to like just to take revenge, I would be taken away of those powers. Okay, so with these capacities should always be used for consciousness. Yeah, if they are used for anti-conscious purposes, the spirit takes care that it's you are like it backfires basically. Yeah, and it has to be done with responsibility. Yeah. Any more questions? Okay, so are you all game for a short shamanic journey with drumming music? And if you I would really appreciate you can if you can put on your videos, so that I can hold the space for you as we do this journey. Thank you, Shikha. Would others also like to like put on their videos, so it would be better? And yeah, take a couple of minutes. If like it would take hardly say 5 to 10 minutes, not more than 10 minutes. And if you would be required to close your eyes. Yeah, so just make yourself comfortable and let's do this. Yeah. Good evening, Sachin. So we are just starting that shamanic journey taster. So I've requested everyone to please put on their videos. Revti, your camera is pointing towards the roof. So if you can adjust that, that would be great. Yes. So if you can put on your video and just sit comfortably, and you would be required to close your eyes for the best. So it's a kind of a meditative journey. I would be guiding you. I would be telling you to do certain things, to imagine certain things, and I would also be playing the drumming music, so I'll be speaking along with that drumming music, so you do as guided, and then I'll ask you to share your experience. So can you all hear this drumming music? Could you all hear that? Yes?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so please close your eyes, sit comfortably,
Audio, then we'll go.
and please. Please. you hear me?
The music is coming in.
Music is overshadowing your voice.
Okay, I'm
Yes.
lowering down the music. Am I audible now?
Yes, yes. Can you repeat?
Yeah. Okay. So, with your eyes closed, imagine a huge, beautiful tree, your favorite tree, in front of you, and visualize a wolf, a big, handsome wolf of any color
Can't find anything on
by yourself. Walk along with this wolf towards the tree, entering into the trunk of the tree. So you and wolf, both of you are entering into the trunk of the tree. Go down from the trunk into the roots of the tree and then walk few steps in any direction till you enter into the spirit world. This world would look like any natural scenery, like a beach or a plain along with mountains, a river by your side, any natural scenery, or a forest or mountains, whatever shows up. Now ask this wolf to take you to meet snake. Let the snake come towards you, or you walk towards the snake in the forest, amongst the trees, near the river or the body, wherever the wolf wants you to meet the snake. And once you have met the snake, stand along with it. Snake spirit transformation becomes me. Just say with your voice muted, along with me. Snake spirit transformation becomes 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 me. Now watch that the snake will shed his skin in front of you and coming out of his old skin, leaving the old skin back and moving forward with new skin. At the same time, your being will learn this transformation process from the snake, and you will see your old skin, your old ways, your old habits, your scale beliefs, life patterns, peeling off every part of your mind, body, and soul. And then allowing the new skin to show up. Step out of your old skin. Let it go. And from now on, you are a new being. You has transformed and let go of what does not serve. And now, stay along with me this affirmation. transform with ease. I transform with ease. We'll say it 11 times. Continue repeating. I transform with ease. 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 Whenever you are satisfied, thank Sri. And then you can come out of the journey with the spirit world whenever you will. Find the bull, walk back with him to the tree, and come up into the tree trunk, and then walk out of the tree onto the earth plane. And when you are done, then gently open your eyes. Okay, so I believe everyone is done. I'll stop the drumming music. So how was it? Some shares, any shares, experiences? Would anyone like to share what they saw when they went down into the tree? How was it? What showed up for you?
Tasneem ji, I could visualize because my visualization is very strong always. When you talked about snake spirit, no, I saw snake with three heads, like एक के ऊपर एक,
Hmm.
three head वाला snake देखा. And मेरे को इधर बहुत ज़्यादा I felt something over here.
Hmm.
Overall, felt empowered. I felt, in control.
Do you see the snake shedding its skin and you also shedding in your skin and moving into a new skin?
Not skin, but it was like it. I cannot explain. It was not very visual, that particular part of it, but I could see myself, leaving, and I was very empowered. I felt empowered.
Okay. So yeah, that's the thing. And shamanic journeys, they may they may appear very simple. And most of the shamanic rituals, as Vandana, who also practices shamanism, I'm sure she will endorse that they may appear very simple, but they have a very profound effect.
So,
So
what is it with the three-headed snake? I mean, why did
don't try to you just see, you can Google it. What are the three-headed snakes? So there would be things that you would see. I have seen animals, birds, which I had never seen. And I didn't know their names. And many people don't know. You will see mythical creatures over there. And then you Google it, you with the description, and then you find out that this is what came. So another endorsement that it cannot be imagination. Like the spirit would show you things that you have never seen in your life before.
Yeah,
So
I was aware.
hmm, I
I
can
was
search for you. Let me Google What?
I was aware, but I mean, I was distracted, but I was aware, and I don't know.
No worries. And the actual effect would be when you see what changes. I would
If
request.
I see a snake, actually,
Yes. Yeah,
like you
so
saw
you
the
have
cat.
to, yeah, okay. So it's the snake named Hydra from Greek mythology. Okay, how do I show with you, to you the picture? Can you see?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is one, but then it's not one above the other. All three are like
Sheshnag
right.
jaisa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then there is I can see a cobra also with three heads when I'm googling it. So you just Google it and see. And there are mythological like gods, creatures who have three heads, and you might be referring to, and they have some special creatures, and in some lifetime you might have been associated with them in some way, and therefore they are making their appearance to you, probably a guess. So it's a process of discovery. Even the facilitator cannot tell you what it is. Only you would know what's up with you. I, as a facilitator, hold the space. My students would just find things for themselves.
Yeah.
Okay, and they would surprise you. And my invitation to all of you would be to like just see within the next 3 days what transformation did you, what transformed at the level of your being, what you were not able to do. You could feel that this is something that you can never leave behind and move on in your life. What changes over there? uh would anyone else like to share what they saw in this shamanic journey? Suchetna, I know. Sachin, you were like quite like engrossed, so would be like actually would love to hear from you guys. What kind of snake did you see, if any, and what was your experience? Yeah, Sachin, would you like to talk?
I did not see any snake. Actually, I saw a wolf when I entered the tree.
Yeah,
And
entered with
like,
the tree, into the tree with the wolf. Yeah, and
yeah, and wolf is guiding me to some beautiful pond.
hmm,
And then when you say see yourself transforming, so I saw myself, my skin turning into gold, basically. So
wow,
I saw myself transforming into some gold figure who
great.
made of gold, kind of.
Okay, so you are
So
saying
yeah,
that you didn't literally see a snake when I said that ask the wolf to meet you with the snake. The snake was not there, but then the snake, even if it was not visible, it gave you that energy of transformation.
yeah. I mean, skin was transformed into the golden
Yeah.
colored
So,
one.
yeah, so everyone's experience would be different. And there are things which we cannot, at times, we do not see them by our naked eyes. And still, it could be a message for you that energy, even if it is not seen, it does exist and it can contribute to you. So, in the energy form, the spirit of the snake was there, and it was giving you that energy to transform, and you transformed.
Okay,
Yeah. So great.
thank
Thank you for sharing your experience. Yeah. And please share with us what changes in the next 3 4 days for you, or up to a week. Yeah.
sure, yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Will you be
Any other
sharing
share?
the recording? Because I couldn't journey, like, I just, I'm not feeling well. Will you be sharing a recording of the journey?
Yeah, it's being recorded. I'll share it.
Okay, because I'd like to journey on my own right now. Just I just discovered I have fever, so I think I was not able to become a hollow bone before journeying. I'm, feeling very unwell. So,
No worries. You can like if any one of you who missed out because of dinner or some other engagements, or you just couldn't focus right now, just relax. After 1 or 2 or 3 days, just like listen to this recording again, to this part where I'm playing this drumming music, and I'm guiding you through the tree with the wolf. Just do it on your own. And Vandana, because you know your primary animal spirit guide, so you might also call your primary animal spirit guide to enter into the spirit.
so I kind of zoned out. I went in with the wolf and into the lower world or whatever. What I don't know what you call it, and I zoned out after that. I couldn't hear you anymore. So,
Yeah,
but I knew you were talking about the snake, but
yeah,
I don't know. I was.
yeah, yeah. So Chetna, would you like to share your experience?
It is quite similar like Banna, but I heard the sound snake, so I was a bit imagination was there, and after that, like something was happening, some kind of hitting was happening in my hand, and that's it.
Yeah.
I was just able to visualize a snack.
Yeah, so that's the beauty, that you could, people who even those people who think that they cannot see anything, they are even also, they are able to, if not visualize, they are at least they are able to feel that, like they can sense it. So I hardly visualize anything. I just sense it. I know it. It comes in like big downloads to me. Yeah, so you have your own ways of uh, your own clear capacities, right? How do you connect to the spirit world? How do you get the messages? Yeah, so Suchetna, that's so great. That, and yes, it may appear like imagination that you are visualizing it right now, but then that those sensations in your hands, you could feel them. So that was not an imagination. Yeah. Yes, Shikha. Thank you so much for joining. Good night. Bye bye. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah. So just trust your intuition. So another thing that this whole thing practices they teach you is to trust your intuitions, your instincts. Whatever you are seeing, your through your third eye, through your sixth sense, it's not imagination. And that is where all those external validations would come in to endorse that. Okay, so if this all this thing, we did just a very small part where I guided you into it. When you do actual, when you took like learn more of shamanic practices, you just, there is no guidance by the facilitator that is given. I don't guide my students of the courses to do anything. We just play the drumming music and you learn how to do it by yourself. Yeah, so you do everything and you will see everything over there. So it's a lot of muscle that you build to for connecting with the spirit world, and you actually become a bridge between the physical world and the spirit world, where you can see both the sides at the same time and you can connect the pieces. So that's the beauty of learning shamanic practices, right? I'm if you love this, if you loved connecting with the animals, with the snake, with the wolf, and you, if you are intrigued, if you are called to find your primary animal spirit guide, to know who that your best friend in the animal spirit world is, who is that ally, who is guide, who is there always having your back. And when you know them, you understand yourself better, you connect with yourself better, you don't make yourself wrong. So earlier when I was not aware that I'm like I have the characteristics of tiger, that I used to like become like very upset at at times, that why I cannot be with people all the time, why I cannot be that social. Why I always get back and want to come back into my room. But then when I discovered that that is what a tiger is, and I am a tiger, and tiger has such beautiful qualities, great contribution to the world, and I embraced those characteristics that I shared with tiger, that focus, that healing capacities that are so natural to a tiger. Tiger is like inherently a healer. Yeah. So I was inherently a healer right from the childhood, and I could see that. So I could embrace, like I could be more of me unapologetically when I discovered that. And also, when you discover your primary animal spirit guide, even if you don't continue with any of the other shamanic rituals, you can connect with them on a daily basis and receive guidance and messages from them. Yeah, you can request them to be at your side, to give you certain energies, to have your back, to like support you in your difficult times. So just taking that first initiation ceremony in itself is a great contribution, and then your guides are so grateful, they are so happy that you took that pains to go and meet them, that they just hug you, they love you, and they extend all those like gifts from the spirit world towards you. Okay, so if you are called, if you are intrigued to find your animal spirit guide, the primary animal spirit guide, I'm doing this 2.5 hours workshop on Friday, 2:30 p.m. India time. It would be a 2.5 hours still, so up till 5 p.m. And we would do journeys like this with drumming music, where you would find your own primary animal spirit guide, and you will learn how to receive guidance and messages from them on, yeah, on a daily basis, how you can do connect with them. Okay. Okay, Sachin. No worries. Thank you so much. We are just closing the call. If there are any more questions, I can answer that. And you are all welcome to continue with this journey.
So what is the procedure to attend the 17th
This
meeting?
2.5 hours workshop. Yeah. So
Yes.
Suchitna, the like it's priced at rupees 5,200. You can a Zoom link would be shared with you, and I'll tell you what all things you need to keep near you when we'll be doing this journey to find your primary animal spirit guide. Does that answer your question, Suchetna?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. I'll share you the recording of this the drumming music also, so that in future you will be able to do this journeys on your own with your own primary animal spirit guides. Any other questions that anyone has? Geeta, Gaurav, Deepak? Yes, Vandana, thank you so much for joining in. I wish you good health,
Thank you. This is
fast
the second
recovery.
time I'm getting a viral. I've had it last month, so I'm getting a little stressed out. Need to go and see a doctor soon.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tasneem.
Thank
Bye.
you for joining in. Bye bye.
Bye.
Okay, so thank you everyone who hopped on, who listened to it. If you couldn't do it right now, please go listen to the recording and do the journey, and get in touch with me if you want to join this workshop to find your primary animal spirit guide. Thank you so much, and bye bye. Good night. Have a wonderful week.